Yeah, it's the time. Try to start it up. Alright, welcome back to Dan's Hangout Garage. We are going to try to start the Bug's motor today and let it run for a little bit longer than a few seconds. I still don't have an intercooler put on it. I do have one to use, but I don't have a fan yet. I got to find a fan that'll fit this, and we got to get the welder from the master technician so we can weld up a bracket to install it. That way we can keep this thing cool while we're running it. But right now, I'm just going to put the new plugs and wires on and try to get the carburetor somewhat tuned out. I'm going to run it long enough just to give you a teaser of what it's going to do. Since we've got it, a few videos ago when we were working on it. So I'll try to link one up in the corner and This is going to be a short video for this week because a lot of things have been going on. So yeah, but let's go ahead and get this started. Alright, well I already got the plugs in. Now it's time to put these wires on. Best to know, with an old air-cooled motor, your two longest ones are going to go to the opposite side of the motor. So you can take those and throw them to the side. And you got your really short one, your coil wire. Of course, a lot of y'all probably know this, and the ones that don't. And then you got your two smaller ones. These are high temp 8 mils. Probably didn't really need it for this stock motor, but I bought them anyways. We're going to start with the first one. Just follow it around, pull it off, throw it to the side, new plug, and slide it in. Same thing with the second one, so they just fall off. And we're going to stick it in. This one's a little bit more difficult because of the exhaust, so we'll get to get it in and figure out a way. Well, I could probably put it in the stock holder. Keep it away from the exhaust, I should say, because this is an aftermarket exhaust, or I could try to run it under the intake around, but we're ready to go ahead and get the other two put on, and because you got to snake them through under the alternator and around. And yeah, I do need a new fuel filter because this one's not looking too great. So yeah, let's get this thing started. All right, we got all the plugs in, wires hooked up, ready to go. Let's try to fire this thing up. I've already pulled the air cleaner off. Maybe if I need to do some adjusting. Well, let's see. Ignition, go, start. She runs. Okay, in the process of running this thing, I did notice that the idle screw is not correct. It does not like to fit there every time where it's supposed to be. And I also noticed that that is way too loose. So it looks like I'm gonna have to order another carburetor because I don't like messing with them. I've already ordered a new intake coming for it because I want to get rid of this little dilly here. Because I don't have that port because it's not a fuel injected motor no more. So another little update. I've had a friend of mine ask me, I don't know if you can really see it. I really don't want to get close to the exhaust right now because it's quite hot. But right here on your case, right there, is your case number. If you ever need to look up any information on it sometimes, like your plug gap and stuff like that, I got a buddy that's bringing up a website pretty soon. I'll link his website in the description if I can find it again. Or he'll send it to me when he sees this video. But yeah, hopefully you can find out a lot of information with that case number. That's how I found out this was a fuel injected motor, because a lot of people ask me, they're like, why don't you run a mechanical fuel pump? Well, on this motor, The mechanical pump's supposed to go right here, but I don't have one spot because this used to be a fuel injected motor. That's how I found out. Another place you can go after this guy's site is the Samba. The Samba. You can type in your case number and it'll tell you what year it came out of, what size it is. That's how I know this is a 1600. So yeah, but I've done a lot of mods to it, you know, painting and stuff like that. But it looks like I am gonna have to order a carburetor because I don't have the same carburetor. I have bigger ones, and I don't really want to put a bigger one on here because it had a bigger one on it, and yeah, it was falling out plugs because it's running way too rich because it's getting too much fuel. This one was one I had laying around. I've had off another vehicle, but I need to go ahead and swap it out because this right here is not gonna like it. Yeah, there you go. It's not gonna idle properly or anything like that. So that's just something to keep in mind when you're working on these things. Make sure your linkage is working correctly, because if it's not, you'll get stuck here and everything. Everybody's like, well, when your choke's off, it should be like that anyways, but that is not even the right adjustment screw for it right there. That's just something added in. So now it's gonna be wide open throttle more often. And I do think I do have a slight vacuum leak with this thing right here. I didn't do a leak down testing on it. I was just about to, but I have to run to the store and get some more brake clean and stuff. So yeah, I'll do a leak down. And if you don't know what a leak down is, you can get some carb cleaner and stuff like that, because these boots really like to leak sometimes if you don't get a good seal on them. And see, this one has been cut because it used to have heat risers, and I don't have heat risers no more. So yeah, and the other thing it'll do is it'll frost up right here, and it'll actually make it run bad too. So that's another thing. That's the whole purpose of the heat risers, was to make that. So I have to get an intake meant for Baja. I already ordered one, but now I'm going to order a carburetor. So yeah, so I guess that's going to end us for today. You get to see, like I said, it's going to be a short video. It's a short video just starting the motor, let it run. My next step is to drain the oil and see what it looks like. Again, I haven't been running it too long due to the fact that I don't have an intercooler on it right now. I mean, it's not going to hurt it. It's still cold. I'm not going to let it get hot. So yeah, never want to, I mean, they're air cooled, so no fan, no cooling the oil. You get hot. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you every Thursday. Bye.